What is going on, guys? My people, my wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel, man. I, as always, am Eric. Welcome back, all my old and current subscribers. And I do appreciate all you, for me, a lot lately, new subscribers. I appreciate all you guys, man. Welcome any new and anybody's on the fence. If you're on the fence, man, I don't really have a witty comeback today, man. Just get off the fence, come join your buddy Eric and the growing number of awesome people we have on the channel, man. All right, so this one wasn't exactly one. Most of my videos, guys, I usually have, planned, and I got my, I write down my talking points and go over them and all that stuff, before I record the video. This one, it's a reaction to this thing. It's passport bros. It's kind of like a new terminology. I mean, it's probably been around for a little while, but I just kind of want to throw, my 10 cents in on this a little bit. I watched a few videos, kind of gotten the idea from several different, YouTubers and whatnot, kind of, their take on it. Like I said, I don't have my usual 5 talking points. I'm just going to kind of, ramble on it here for just a few minutes. So, appreciate you guys sticking with me, man. Yeah, okay, so passport bros, I guess technically, from what I've heard from a couple different people, I guess it's supposed to be kind of like black men kind of leaving the, their country of origin, most likely usually the United States, and seeking, women who are more traditional, usually in Southeast Asia, but I'm sure other parts of the world as well, too. Southeast Asia is just, I think the more popular is because of how the women are there. They're more, feminine and accepting of their role and whatnot. You know what I mean? They're not like these woke, purple-haired Karen, G.I. Jane wannabes that we got going on here in America. And not all, any of my American women who might be subscribed, not all of you. You American women that are traditional and accept your role as a woman, and you're supporting a good man, understand he's the man, you're the woman. You're doing everything right in your relationship. That's not directed at you. So, you guys know how it is. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, then don't worry about it. So yeah, anyway, first of all, I think that's kind of a little bit inherently racist. It's not just black men. There's plenty of white guys and guys of all nationalities that are, have left their country of origin to seek out, better women. So I think we need to let that go right now. It's not just black men. I'm sorry, that's inherently racist. You know what I mean? If it was white guys doing that, it would be a huge issue. So, no, we need to let that go. Who gives a rip's ass less about what your skin color is? People really need to quit with that, because that is what's keeping racism going, even keeping that in your general conversation. When I see a black person or a yellow person or a red person or whatever, I just see who they are, their personality. I give a rip's ass less. I can tell what color they are. I'm colorblind, but I can still, I can tell there's between a black guy and a white guy, obviously. But who cares? It's not relevant. It's about that organ underneath your left pectoral muscle. So, yeah, I think these guys, and myself included here, pretty soon, I'm baby stepping my way. We're leaving our country of origin for a reason, and I think a lot of these woke American women need to be alarmed, okay? It's not okay. It's not the way it's supposed to be. If you guys were living up to, your role, relationships 50-50, a lot of these guys wouldn't be, considering this. Pretty drastic move, I think, all things equal. Pretty drastic to, basically move, 8,000, 9,000, however many miles away from home to a completely different land. That's going to be certainly an uphill battle for anybody, especially me with my disability and whatnot. But I feel that strongly about it, and I deserve, all good men deserve a good woman. I'm willing to, and a lot of these guys as well, we are willing to, take that giant leap of faith, because, life's not worth living if you're going to live miserable. That's what a lot of these American women are making it for. We're the bad guy. We certainly get our butt kicked in court, how much hard we try. I have a story about that may or may not share someday. You could do everything right in family court and still lose as the man. You're automatically 9/10 of the way guilty. That's not innocent until proven guilty. As far as that goes, it's guilty until usually proven guilty. Sorry, guy, that's the way it is. I don't believe in the justice system at all. But anyway, yeah, I think it takes a certain amount of courage for us guys, a certain amount of balls, if you will, to take this giant leap of faith. But as far as we know, we only live once, and I think I speak for all the passport bros. We're tired of being miserable. We don't deserve it. It's not okay. And I'm not saying some guys aren't responsible. I'm not saying it's 100% the way of the woman's fault. But this whole attitude they've taken on now the last however many years is kind of where it started. You know what I mean? Like, most guys, I think, generally know their role, and hats off to a guy who busts his butt at work or whatever and does what he has to do to take care of his family. I know I certainly have. I think it's a lot of the younger generation women. I'm not gonna put an age cap on it, but a lot of millennials and things like that, people of that genre, maybe even a little bit of Gen Xers, which is my generation, too, as well. But it seems a lot of it's the younger generation, I think. A lot of them just think life is supposed to be handed to them, and it's okay for them to be not needing a man, and nothing wrong with women working and being somewhat independent. That's cool, but I'm sorry, the house that you're in, that car that you drive, all the structures that you see. Not saying that some women haven't had a small role to play in some of that, sure, but I'm sorry, ladies, the facts are, all those aforementioned things were built by men. So you cannot just say that men are not useful. You cannot just say that we are, not worth jack shit. That's not okay. You are so far off in left field. It's not even funny. Okay, men are valuable. We are, just as much the prize, if not more the prize, than you. I'm sorry to say it. Not saying, like I said, a good woman that supports her man is, that's great, awesome. Thank you, you ladies out there that do that. That's, they're filling your role correctly. That's awesome. Hats off to you. And I always take my hat off to a good woman who knows her role and supports her man. But the man's supposed to lead. It's the way, it's been ingrained in our DNA since day one. That's the way the good Lord wanted it to be. Don't get mad at us, okay? We didn't create all this. We're His creation, or its creation, their creation, whatever you want to call God. This is the way that God and the universe and whatever else want it to be. So don't get mad at us for just doing what we're meant to do. You know what I mean? It's already hard enough for a guy to stay monogamous in a relationship. We're built in our DNA to spread our seed. Staying faithful and monogamous for us is a massive uphill climb. Okay, it's like climbing Mount Everest without any oxygen. It's almost impossible. Much less having to deal with your crap. The shaming and the guilt tripping and this woke bullshit. It's garbage. And I'm sorry, ladies, you need to see the bigger picture. It's tearing apart the fabric of reality in relationships. And if men are going their own way or whatever, or becoming passport bros, or whatever you want to call it, whatever kind of slang terminology you want to put on it, doesn't matter. What's the future of, well, let's say America, because that's my country. What's the future of that looking like? You got a lot less people breeding and making babies, and obviously people die. You got more people dying than are born. Eventually, it might take 100 or 200 years, but we're going to die out eventually, okay? There's this artificial insemination and all this other stuff, there ain't going to be guys, eventually the sperm banks will run out, okay? There's only so much of that stuff. And if we're gone, we'll thrive over in Asia and whatnot, or wherever we choose to go. That'll be great, but that'll be the end of the United States. And like I said, it ain't going to happen in a day or two. It takes a long time, but you ladies need to see the bigger picture here. I'm sorry, you're tearing apart the fabric of our culture, at the very least, if not reality of itself, okay? And that sounds kind of big and grandiose, but think about it. You know what I mean? It's not okay, you ladies need to be a lot more grateful for what it is you have, especially here in America. You know, you think you have it rough here? Take your ass over there to Southeast Asia like I'm going, and they'll show you rough over there. Okay, those people are struggling over there, and it's not, and 99% of them is not their fault. You know, I'm not gonna get into why it's like that, or you know why it shouldn't be. Whatever it is. Okay, poverty is extremely prevalent. You know, it's one of the reasons why I'm going there, to try to help, do something. To try to do something. You know, at least I give a shit. And you guys will see that. Point is you just need to stop. You need to stop. You need to take a reality check. Like I said, nothing wrong with, you know, earning your own money and being, you know, mostly independent. I'm not saying you should have to rely 100% on a man. No, but you got to meet in the middle. Okay? Hey, I'm a man. This is my role. Okay, I'm a woman. This is my role. And make an agreement and live your life and be happy. Especially those here in America, where compared to a lot of the rest of the world, life is handed to you. Okay? As much as bitching and complaining I've done about my life being blind and the struggles I've had to deal with, and believe me, there have been struggles far beyond that of the average person. I don't give a shit what you say. But I've been in the greatest country in the world. As much problems as we have here, still, America is, I'm sorry, one of the greatest countries in the world from an economic standpoint, infrastructure, you know, the money, whatever you want to call it. Do I really have a right to complain at the end of the day? I'm speaking for me here. My ego will like to tell me sometimes I do, but really I don't. And I think seeing the Philippines, especially the level of poverty that's over there in a lot of areas, is really going to slap me in the face in a good way. That's why I made that video. You know, the Philippines is going to kick my ass. You can check that out here. And it will, but maybe that's what I need. And maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to take yourselves over there and see what's really going on. And maybe you'll come back. Actually, I guarantee you'll come back. If you got any kind of heart or common sense whatsoever, you will come back with a much deeper, much greater appreciation for what it is you have. And God bless, you know, Filipinos. I'm just speaking on them because that's, you know, Philippines is my journey. For being as warm and welcoming, awesome, and upbeat people as they are, despite the struggling they go through. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. We can learn a lot from them. Filipinos are just amazing people, and thank you to all my Filipino viewers. I'm 100% genuine when I say that. I'm not just trying to butter you guys up, and you'll see within time. It's, you know, I really, you guys look up to me, and no, I look up to you. Okay, so anyway, yeah. To finish off with the passport bro thing, yeah, one, it's not just a black guy thing. I'm sorry, that can be anybody. That's inherently racist. You need to stop that bullshit. There's plenty of white guys over there. I'd say there are probably more white guys than black guys over there in the Philippines, but who knows and who cares? You know, you American women, you need to stop with your selfish, woke, ignorant, dumb bullshit, thinking men are not worth anything, you don't need them. I'm here to tell you, yeah, you do. Okay, that's never going to change. Like us, love us, hate us. Most guys, if you treat them right, you know, keep your belly full and you know, there's plenty of, you know, sex, and at least pretend like you like it, and, you know, just be supportive, and, you know, help contribute to the household. That's great. However, whether it's in a womanly way or financial or whatever, just know your role, play your role. We'll know ours, we'll all play ours, and we'll meet in the middle and try to, you know, coexist the best we can. You know, it's not hard, but we can't, you know, men can't do 100% of it. It's got to be 50-50. Anybody in a relationship knows that. Okay, so, yeah, that's what it is. And if you continue, the main thing is you continue on this path and continue driving us away, there's not going to be a society left. Regardless if it takes a couple hundred years, it's going to get to that point. And that's just the bottom line, you know. And it's, you know, it shouldn't have to be that way. It's sad that we're even going down that direction. But anyway, okay, that's my 10 cents worth, guys. Sorry for the rambling, but I wanted to throw my hat into the ring on this just a little bit. Sometimes it's kind of a topic right now. And just give my 10 cents worth. Hopefully you got some kind of value or information or entertainment, or maybe you hate me now. Maybe you love me a little more. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. But whatever it is, man, make sure you kick that like button right in the face for your buddy Eric. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for, you know, I got like 2 videos now that are over 1,000 views, which for me is just through the roof, man. I appreciate all you guys and the ones that have subscribed off that. I really do. So yeah, subscribe if you're new, man. Don't forget to gently rub the notification bell so you never miss out on one of my very opinionated, a little bit fiery and passionate myself, It's like my spicy Filipina videos. Appreciate you guys for being here, man. I'll shut up now. And I got stuff to, actually, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So, all right, man. Thanks, guys. And we will see you in the next one. Peace.